What's going on, guys? It's Greg here, aka NYPrepper. It is Saturday, September 9th, 2023, and I have some breaking news to share with you guys. Right now, it is 4:21 p.m. Eastern Time here in the United States. So, the situation in the Caucasus is not looking good. We have Azerbaijan and Armenia deploying forces to their borders, and we also have Turkey and Iran potentially about to get involved. Iran moved forces to the border of Azerbaijan and Armenia, and Iran has warned Azerbaijan not to do anything. And Turkey just responded and warned Iran that if Iran intervenes in Azerbaijan, then the Turkish military will respond also quickly. Okay, this was stated by Turkey's foreign minister Hakan Fidan. Okay, he gave serious warnings to Iran if Iran intervenes and attacks Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan has already started mobilizing reservists and deploying them to the front lines with Armenia, and several military transport planes have landed in Baku from Israel in recent days, which are suspected of transporting various UAVs, including Harop drones. So this is absolutely huge news, guys. Looks like Turkey and Iran may go to war possibly over this. Okay, we'll have to wait and see what happens. I have some footage I want to show you guys of all these convoys uh, in Azerbaijan and in Armenia. We also have some breaking news that the U.S. is going to send F-16s to Romania as part of the NATO air security mission. And this is coming just a few days after that Russian drone crashed in Romania. And now one of the towns that's on the border of Ukraine in Romania is being evacuated by the Romanian government. Okay. We also have some breaking news coming out of New Mexico. The governor, Michelle Grisham, says that she's suspending open and concealed carry in Bernalillo County for the next 30 days. Okay, so the city of Albuquerque. Uh, and this is coming after an 11-year-old boy was on his way home from an Isotopes game on Wednesday night and was murdered. And she's declaring a public health emergency over gun violence. And this order is going to go into effect for 30 days, at which time she's going to either extend it or adjust in some way. Okay, so this is basically an unconstitutional gun ban by the governor of New Mexico. She's basically banning open and concealed carry in Albuquerque. And I want to remind you guys that in many U.S. cities, this is already illegal. Like New York City, you can't conceal carry or open carry. New York State, you can't open carry at all, and it's almost impossible to get a concealed carry license in many counties. So just absolutely insane, guys. This governor in New Mexico is just really tyrannical. We currently have nuclear war command and control plane up in the air, and it's out in the Pacific right now. It was doing loops over Northern California, and these planes can remotely launch all of our Minuteman III ICBMs. They can also communicate with our nuclear armed submarines and our bomber force. And if there were a nuclear war, these planes would be critical for communicating nuclear launch orders and also nuclear attack options to our submarines. Here's a tweet from Jens Stoltenberg, the leader of NATO. and what he said about that drone attack. He basically downplayed it and made it sound like it wasn't a big deal. Spoke to Klaus Ioannis, RE, Russian attacks on Ukraine by the Danube and drone parts found in Romania. No indication of intent to hit NATO, but the strikes are destabilizing. I welcome the U.S. decision to deploy more F 16s for NATO air policing. We stand in solidarity with Romania. This is a bunch of BS, guys, okay? Jens Stoltenberg should not be the leader of NATO because he is a left wing ideologue, okay? He has no idea about anything military related. He's a radical leftist, an atheist. He's a climate guy, you know, he believes in all that stuff. And he's downplaying this situation for convenience because he doesn't want to confront Russia because NATO doesn't have any balls. Okay, that's what this is here. Okay, uh, it doesn't matter if there was an intent to hit NATO or not. It actually happened. Okay, and by just sweeping it under the rug and saying, "Oh, there was no intent to hit NATO," it basically rewards bad behavior more. And now Putin knows that NATO is not going to do anything as long as they accidentally hit NATO, then NATO's not going to do anything about it. Am I saying that we should go to war with Russia over this? I'm not saying that, but we should show some more strength here. Okay, why wasn't there any air defense up in that area? I mean, it's right next to Ukraine. There should be some air defense. It's just unbelievable. And furthermore, how can you tell if there was any intent to hit NATO or not? How do you know that? How can you possibly tell that if there was intent to hit NATO or not? How do you know? How do you know this is not a test? So it's just unbelievable. We have an update on Hurricane Lee. It looks like the hurricane is going to be turning northward, and everybody's concerned that there's going to be some kind of possible landfall in New England or the Northeast, or it may get really close to New England and cause a lot of coastal effects. So we're going to have to continue to monitor this storm, but it's going to stay a major hurricane. It's not going to weaken at all. So that's very concerning. And here we have some video footage coming out of Azerbaijan. And here we have a convoy of the Azerbaijan military. And you can see they have war markings on their vehicles here. They're using the letter F. You can see the F there. So far, the Azerbaijani military has been seen with upside down A's, F's, and also they have a Z, just like the Russian Z, but it has like a line going through it, like a dash. So pretty interesting. Here's a video showing the Z's that Azerbaijan is using. You see, and there's like a slash going through it, or dash, whatever you want to call that. So there's the Z with the slash. Okay, so the fact that they have war markings means that they're going to be deployed into combat. Okay, you don't put war markings on your equipment unless you're going to war. All right. Very interesting that they would pick the Z with the slash. I wonder why that is. I haven't had a chance to really research it much. I don't think it has anything to do with Russia. I think it has to do with their language over there, and I think Z with a slash means something. Here's another video in Azerbaijan. It looks like some kind of air defense system being moved on a flatbed trailer somewhere in Azerbaijan. So this is going to be serious, guys. And Armenia has turned its back on Russia. They've said that they're no longer going to they're possibly going to be leaving the CSTO, which is like the Russian NATO. And they also said a bunch of stuff. They said they're not going to be neutral on the war in Ukraine anymore, and they're basically going to take the Ukrainian side now. and they're going to be giving humanitarian aid to Ukraine. So very interesting here. Armenia, as many of you guys may know, is basically a Russian puppet country, just like Belarus. And Putin and his cronies have basically full control of Armenia, and the Armenian prime minister knows that that's not a good position to be in. And I guess, now that Azerbaijan is about to invade them, they know that Russia's not going to back them up. And so they turn their back on Russia. We'll have to wait and see how this plays out if Russia's going to deploy forces there, because Armenia is, again, it's part of the CSTO. So, it's entitled to protection by the other CSTO members. So we'll see if they deploy forces or not. But it's looking very bad over there. Here's a video showing some of the Armenian army moving to the border. You can see all these trucks here. Get ready, guys. Things are going to pop off over here in the Caucasus very soon. There's just so many fronts. We have Eastern Europe, the Caucasus, Asia, just so much going on. The video that I showed earlier this morning with the Chinese tanks moving to the port near Taiwan in China. That's also very, very concerning. But that's pretty much it for this one, guys. Just wanted to give you this update. Turkey's foreign minister gave serious warnings to Iran that if Iran intervenes, that in the Azerbaijan-Armenia situation, that Turkey will also respond. So I'll keep you guys updated. Take care. God bless. And don't forget the 3 Ps: prepare, practice, and persevere.